One of the most publicised West End stage debuts ever, and last night Harry Potter star Daniel Radcliffe finally faced his opening night audience.
The starring role in Equus calls for him to strip naked, but as our arts correspondent Iqbal reports, he did at least have one familiar face in the cast.
It's a dark play about mental illness, adolescent sexuality and the debate between passion and reason. Not obvious territory for the world's most famous child wizard and the actor who plays him. But Daniel Radcliffe is in the mood to take a risk.
It is a risk in some ways, but when you're being directed by someone like Thea, who is just fantastic, the risk is lessened because she so knows what she's doing and what she wants, and she's so supportive and great with everyone, really, actors, everyone. So it was a risk, but it was an exciting one. And that's half. You know, if you never took a risk, then that would just be diabolical. It would just be terrible and boring all the time.
Richard, is there a sense that, I mean, it is an incredibly serious play, very dark themes. Is there a sense sometimes that you feel that it's all being overshadowed by the kind of hoopla because of Daniel?
A lot of other 17-year-olds would find this enviable. He's doing what his generation does, superbly, by the way, and I think it's going to stand him a lot of stead with his own peers. You know, from the grandparents' generation, I look at him and say, I think he's a good chap, and he's a straight guy, and he's no snitch, so he'd do for me. But you know, it's horses for courses.
Daniel, tell me about I mean, does it irritate you that people have kind of gotten hold of the nudity and seeing that, because it is a tiny part of the play, but clearly they have, because they see you as Harry Potter?
I know, as you say, it's not a big part of the play. It's probably 4 minutes at the most, I'm guessing, and it's you know, hopefully a really good moment. But it's not the implication in the papers was that it was going to be sort of gratuitous, which is not.
There were nerves around the press night, no interviews were forthcoming beforehand, and there was huge expectation, not least because it's a tough play. And then there were the nude scenes. The standing ovation was somewhat muted, but the starry audience were bubbling with praise.
Yeah, incredible. It was everybody's performance. Richard Griffiths, Daniel's were all wonderful, and everybody, the cast, the ensemble is incredible, and certainly Daniel Radcliffe has to be one of the bravest young actors to grace the stage.
It's a wonderful piece, and two great parts for two wonderful actors at the opposite ends of the age spectrum, you might say.
Harry Potter fans have been congregating every day to get a glimpse of the young wizard, but he's become quite adept at the disappearing trick. Iqbal, BBC News.
Now, stay with us.